In my first 50 hours of Mad World, I raised my level by mindlessly grinding, got my account hacked, which resulted in my main character being deleted, and received messages from other players that their credit cards had been charged with thousands of dollars by the in-game cash shop. And despite all the countless bugs and errors, the seemingly bottomless negligence of the developers, and the endless grind one would have to endure, the worst part is that I still had fun playing the game. I am Dorian the Explorian, and together we explore why Mad World Age of Darkness is the worst MMO experience I've ever had. I experienced many MMO launches. I tried to click on a stupid telescope in Warlords of Draenor, I was in queue with 10,000 others in New World, and I launched Lost Ark on release day. No issue there, actually just a lot of time spent I could have invested in my body's physique. But, well, I now feel another part of Massive in the MMO acronym. So I'm no stranger to issues when it comes to MMO launches. However, Mad World takes the top with all of its issues, especially with the lack of security, but more on that later. As mentioned, my main character got deleted, while all my gold, crystals and storage was being wiped clean by the robber. I'm a pretty laid-back guy, so I calmly asked for other boat companions in the Discord and received many reports of similar issues. People's accounts are being hacked and wiped clean. Luckily, Mad World has a game support, which we all contacted, and checking back on it 12 days later, nothing yet. That's strike one. Many others complained about their unanswered support tickets, and this lack of communication and response of the Mad World team was apparent during every single issue that arose. Despite the fact that my character got deleted and I had no hopes of receiving a response from the game dev soon, I still had fun and created another character, which is just as smart as calling your ex at 3 in the morning. Even though the the gameplay is really great and kept me clinging to the game, a handful of new updates quickly changed my opinion. After the implementation of new story acts, the grind became unbearable, since they not only reduced the drop rates of any items, but also the chance of crafting more valuable gear, which resulted in seeing more blue drops than the toilet of Papa Smurf. And yet I had still fun playing the game. Talking about stupid, right? However, since my main character got deleted, I had to do one specific grind all over again. Whenever you would reach the end of a story act, you would receive a quest to move to the next story area. However, you'd always be 1 or 2 levels short of the required level milestone, meaning you, with many other players, would have to mindlessly grind mob groups for hours before being allowed to experience new content. Doing this a second time was hard enough, but over the period of 3 weeks there were still 2 more nails to put in the coffin, with one being the final one. With the update of Act 5, a new issue arose, with countless players unable to log into the game. This problem persisted for many hours, even days, before an official announcement was made by the developers. But the biggest crime wasn't the endless grind you can make easier with the cash shop or the server issues persisting for days, it was the lack of account security. Players who were in the same boat as me had their characters deleted and had to start anew, but many reported about another issue. One look at the PayPal or credit card app showed thousands of dollars worth of in-game purchases being made without their consent. Their hard-earned money was being taken away, and their only way to fix this was contacting their bank or PayPal, since the ticket response time was a bit lackluster, to put it mildly. Luckily, most of them got refunds either from the bank, PayPal, or reportedly after many days from the Mad World team themselves. So no player has to fear for the livelihood being at stake. And yet, this is in my case the final nail in the coffin. And now, imagine with all these issues apparent, and most of them still not solved, I still want to play the game, but I cannot bring myself to continue this journey. Therefore, even though I want to play but can't, Mad World Age of Darkness gave me the worst MMO experience I've ever had. Would you agree with my decision? Would you have left the game long before, or would you still play it knowing all the issues it has? Let me know your thoughts, as what is your worst MMO experience, in the comments, and consider leaving a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thanks for watching, and have a great day or evening.